seen a lot of really beautiful offerings on Facebook and Instagram. Yogis sharing their gifts and sharing their healing with everyone at this time when we all really need it. I mean, we always need it, but the collective fear, sadness, confusion has made what we do even more important, even more necessary. And I feel called to make my own offering. So, I'm going to teach you a little class. We'll together create some love and connection and unity. And the word yoga means to yoke, so to bring into union. And my intention is to foster that sense of community and connection that we so desperately need. So it would be good to have a couple blocks handy if you have them. If not, really anything can work. You can use a book. Just to be able to prop yourself up a little bit. Perhaps having a strap handy or a scarf, a tie, many things can work, a belt. And something to sit on. I like to sit on a pillow. You can use a blanket or whatever feels comfortable. And to begin, just coming to cross-legged position, or if that's not comfortable for you, you can bring the legs out. We'll just begin by centering. So close the eyes. And begin to tune in. Let the tailbone melt towards the earth, sinking the hips down, gently pressing the thighs, shins, and calves into the earth. Lifting through the back of the neck and rolling the shoulders back and down. And gently drawing the belly button in towards the spine, creating a long line of energy from tailbone to crown. Allowing the energy channel, the Sushumna that runs there, to be clear. Begin to notice the body breathing. Breath flowing through you. Becoming aware of the quality of breath. Is it shallow or deep? Is it quick or is it slow? It's coming into the witness, observing the body. And scanning for any tension or holding in the body. Perhaps sending the breath there. Giving yourself permission to soften, to arrive here in your body, in this moment. And slowly begin to lengthen the breath. Draw a deep, slow, and steady breath in through the nose, filling the belly. And exhale, gently release that breath, drawing the belly button into the spine. On your next inhale, take that breath from the belly up into the ribs. Slow and steady inhale. Slow and steady exhale. taking that breath from the belly up into the ribs and then all the way up into the chest. Perhaps the collarbone lifts, shoulders lift. And release that breath, chest, ribs, belly. Continuing to breathe this way. The Dhyarga Pranayama, 3-part breath, the yogic breath. Full inhalation. Full exhalation. Following the breath with the mind. Let yourself become absorbed in the act of breathing. Let the breath be all there is. Continuing to lengthen the tailbone down towards the earth as the spine lifts. And continuing with your slow and steady breath. On your next inhale, hold the breath in at the top of the inhale. The urge for breath will begin to build, to call to you. Relaxing the body here, allowing that energy to rise. And when you can no longer witness this energy, gently release the breath through the nose and allow the breath to fall back to a natural rhythm. Just noticing how you feel. What's changed since we began? Now bring the fingertips to the earth on either side of you, coming into Gaia Mudra, Gaia Mother Earth. Fingers like roots reaching into the ground. Feel the connection. Feel the earth's energy coming up through your fingertips and send your energy, your love, back down to her. Feel that connection. Lift the left arm up to the sky and root down through the left hip, relaxing the shoulders. Take a breath in and exhale, bend over to the side. Coming into a lateral stretch, beginning the 6 movements of the spine. Breathe here. Allow a gentle pulsation if that feels good. Enjoy it. Just coming to the edge of your stretch. It's not going too deep. Staying connected to the breath. On your next inhale, come up, open up the arms, send the shoulder blades together, and then send the gaze up. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bend over to the other side. Really rooting down through that right hip, reaching through the right fingertips. Maybe gaze is up, perhaps down or forward. Notice what feels good. Maybe reconnecting to that Dhyarga breath, that 3-part deep, slow, and steady breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe pulsing. Always listening to your body, noticing the way your energy, your prana, your life force is calling for you to move. On your next inhale, come up, open up the arms, shoulder blades together, gaze up. Exhale, other side. Begin to flow now. Inhale up and exhale. Moving with your breath. Allow the movement to be gentle. Fluid. Connecting here to the element of water. The sacral chakra. Feminine energy. Allow yourself to come to each side once more. Returning to center, place the palms on the thighs or the knees. Close the eyes. And just notice how you feel. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Relax the shoulders down, root down through those sits bones. Reach through the fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twisting to the left. Right hand comes to left knee. Left hand behind. Breathe here. Slow and steady breath. Long spine. On your next inhale, turn just the head to face that front shoulder, keeping the gaze down. Stretching through the left side of the neck while still maintaining your twist. Keeping the breath slow and steady. The practice is really the breath. So if at any point you can't breathe, back off. Find a little compassion for yourself, a little loving kindness. On your next inhale, bring your arms around and up. Root down. Relax the shoulders. On your next inhale, lift and then exhale, twisting to the other side. Relaxing into your twist. Moving across the transverse plane here with the twists. So we stretched laterally. Those were the first two movements of the spine, and now across the transverse plane, the second two. On your next inhale, turn just the head to face the front shoulder, gaze down, stretching the right side of the neck. Breathing. Allowing any hard edges to soften. Releasing jaw and tongue. Now on your next inhale, bring the arms up and around. And hands come to knees. Close the eyes and pause. Notice. Then we'll come to hands and knees. So coming off of your cushion or blanket and putting it to the side. Coming into tabletop position, so spreading the fingers wide. Biceps spin forward, triceps spin back. Shoulders right above wrists, hips above knees. Reconnect to that long spine, so sending the tailbone back, belly button draws in, gaze is towards the mat, crown lengthening. On your inhale, curl the toes underneath, drop the belly, send the heart forward, gaze up. Pressing the earth away, and then exhale, curling belly button to spine, flipping the feet and dropping the chin. Oh. Begin now to move with your own breath. Cat-cow. Moving now through the sagittal plane. An extension and a flexion of the spine. The last two movements. Just warming up the spine, warming up the body. And the next time you curl your spine back into cat, send the hips all the way back. Child. Bringing forehead to earth. And if the forehead doesn't reach the earth, you can bring the hands one on top of the other, creating a little pillow. So make contact with that third eye. And press into the hands to send the hips closer to the heels, stretching the back. Notice what feels good. Does it feel good to have a little movement here? Really feeling that earth connection. Feel her support, her nourishment. Feel her energy flowing up and into you, her love. Send yours right back. Honoring the mother. A pose of reverence, of surrender. And then crawling the hands over to the left. Continuing to press the hips back and perhaps taking right hand on top of left. So stretching through the right side body, another lateral stretch. Breathe. One more full breath. And inhale, come back to center, and then spider crawl all the way over to the other side. Perhaps bringing left hand on top of right and continuing to press back through the hips. Breathing now into the left side body, lateral stretch, other side. One more full breath here. And then inhale, come back to center. Release the breath, and on your next inhale, lifting the hips first, head comes last, coming back to your tabletop position. Now press back through the right heel. Finding some length in the right leg, stretching the calf, stretching the hamstring. Breathing into any tension, any holding. On your next breath in, lift that back leg, maybe even pigeon toeing slightly here. And then bring the left arm forward. Reach through fingers, reach through toes, spread fingers wide, spread toes wide, keep gaze towards the mat. Continue to engage that long spine, pulling belly button in. Keep the breath long and full, pressing earth away with right hand, left knee, foot, shin. Continuing to lengthen as heat builds, as pressure builds. Can you be the witness? Take one more breath. And then reaching back around, see if you can take hold of that foot with your hand. Press the foot into the hand and the hand into the foot. One more breath. Slowly release and come down. Rock back onto the heels. Give the hands a little shake, maybe horse lips. Bring the palms of the hands to the thighs. Close the eyes. Feel the energy in your hands. The chi flowing through you. Beautiful. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. Coming back to hands and knees. This time pressing back through the left heel. And just take a couple moments here to breathe into that calf and hamstring, just noticing. Try to release any tension in the shoulders, keeping gaze towards mat, continuing to engage that long spine. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up, maybe pigeon toeing slightly, and then send the right arm forward. Reach back through those left toes, and through those right fingers. Continuing to lengthen here, spreading toes wide, spreading fingers wide, pulling belly button into spine. Continue to breathe. Stoking the fire. Take one more breath here. Release it. And then see if you can reach back and grab onto that foot. So press the foot into the hand, hand into the foot. Take a couple breaths. And then slowly release. And rock back once again onto the heels and shake out the wrists and a horse lips. Come to stillness. Bring hands to thighs. Close the eyes. Just noticing how you feel. Horse lips is one of my favorite breathing practices. It's beautiful for releasing any kind of tension, either positive or negative. Any buildup of energy, it really just releases. It releases tension in the neck and the head and the whole face. It's a beautiful practice. And rock forward and curl the toes underneath and then come back onto the heels. Tuck the pinky toes in because the pinky toes don't like to play. And then inhale, spreading the arms wide. And exhale, bring the right over the left and give yourself a hug. This is a beautiful place to stay if this feels good. And eagle arms are not accessible, but if you'd like, you can begin to straighten the forearms and perhaps bringing left fingertips to center of right palm, relaxing the shoulders down, gently pressing the elbows away and reaching the right fingertips towards the sky. Find that long spine. Breathe. It's a lot of sensation in the feet, a lot of energy channels there, waking things up. Take one more breath. On your next inhale, let your wings open and come down. I'm going to move up a little because I don't have quite a good enough wingspan here with this little dresser. So you can come out of it for a moment, maybe tap the tops of the feet on the earth. And then curling toes underneath once again. Unless it's too much, you can come out of it. And another nice way to sit is to bring some blocks or a pillow or blanket. And sitting just like this can be nice and supportive. Otherwise, curling the toes underneath, rocking back. Inhale, open your wings, and exhale, left over right. Give yourself a hug, and perhaps staying here. And otherwise, beginning to straighten the forearms and bringing perhaps right fingertips to center of left palm. Relaxing the shoulders down, pressing the elbows away, and reaching through the left fingertips. Breathe. Big shoulder stretch. You might notice them gently swaying side to side, so always finding a little movement if that feels good. Listen to your body. Listen to your energy. Let it move you. Let it be your teacher. One more breath. Inhale, open your wings and come on out. Give the feet a tap. Ooh. And then spread the knees wide and press back. Child's pose. Release the breath. Take a couple breaths here. And on your next inhale, pressing down into the shins and coming back into our table. And you may want your blocks handy if you have them. I'm going to bring the right foot forward. You can also have your fingers tented on the earth. That's what I'm going to do. The blocks are also very supportive for this low lunge. So let's take a moment here and sway a little side to side. Find rooting through all four corners of that front foot. Lengthen the spine. And then either taking a block to the inside of that right foot and planting the palm down, or bringing the fist down to the earth, or perhaps tented fingers or flat palms. So lots of options. I'm going to use a block. Placing the palm down. Rotating towards the right. Inhaling the right arm up towards the sky. So right hip is moving back, left hip flexor forward. You're really reaching through those right fingertips and continuing to elongate the spine. Twisting out the impurities. Releasing here. Continuing to ground through that front foot, through all four corners. Let your foundation be strong so you can rise up. Take one more breath. And release. Coming back down. And stepping the right foot back. And then bringing the left foot forward. And again, taking some time here to really find your ground. Find your solid ground. Allow room for exploration, always. Ever feel the need to rush into any of these asanas? Take your time. Listen to your body. So breathing here, lengthening the spine, and then bringing the block to the inside of the left foot, or perhaps hand to earth, depending on what feels good. And turning towards the left, lengthening left arm towards the sky. Breathe. It can be harder to breathe in a twist, so keep that in mind. And if you're struggling, maybe come out, back out a little bit. Try to slow the breath down. Take one more breath. And release, going out. And then step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen the spine, bringing hands to knees or shin. And then exhale, come down, coming into forward fold. Can be a slight bend in the knees here if that feels better for you. Grab onto opposite elbows and sway a bit side to side. Really release that neck. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. And swinging here like an elephant's trunk. On your next inhale, bring the arms around and up, coming all the way up, reaching through fingertips, relaxing the shoulders down. And then exhale, arms come down to your sides. And just take a moment here to pause in Uttanasana. Close the eyes. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Imagine there are roots growing from the soles of your feet deep into the heart of the earth. Feel her supporting you, holding you. Let yourself be held by her. And on your next breath in, lift the arms to the sky. Take hold of the left wrist and exhale, bend over to the right. Inhale, come back up. Take hold of right wrist, left hand, exhale, bend to left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Once more, inhale, center. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, reaching the arms up, sending the gaze up, maybe a little back bend, pressing forward with the hips. Exhale, bring the palms of the hands together, bend the knees, and come down through forward fold. Inhale, coming up, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back to plank. Press back through the heels, reaching forward with the chest. Keep the gaze down. Long spine. Just take a couple breaths here. And then on your next exhale, bring the knees to the earth, flip the feet down, and press back, child's pose. Take a couple of recovery breaths here. Let yourself be held in this moment. Be supported by Mother. On your next inhale, bring the hips up. And allow the head to come forward last. Then curling the toes underneath, pressing the hips up and back, coming into downward dog. Oh, so pressing the earth away. Let the head be heavy, shoulder blades coming together. Heels may not reach the ground, that's okay. Perhaps you'd like a little movement here, a little bicycling of the legs. Perhaps rocking from side to side with the hips. Whatever feels good. Explore a little movement. And inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale, down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. And once more. And then coming back to your knees. Bring the right foot in between the hands. Curl the back toes underneath, pressing back through the heel, and spin the back heel down so you're lined up front heel to back arch. Extend forward through the left arm and then allow it to lift you up. So we're coming into warrior 2. So reaching evenly through both hands. You can imagine them on either side of you, pulling you in both directions. Shoulder blades are moving towards one another. If you glance down, you should be able to see your big toe just to the edge of that inner thigh. Imagine you're trying to rip the mat in half with your feet to create a little more stability and grounding. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, finding that long spine, tailbone melts down, back of the neck lifts, belly button pulls in. Take a breath in, flip the right palm up, and exhale, left hand comes to left thigh, reaching up through the right hand, coming into a peaceful warrior. Couple breaths here. Straighten the front leg. Little side stretch and a triangle. On your inhale, coming back up. And then reaching forward with the right fingers, pressing back through left hip. And coming into triangle pose. And hand can either be to the pinky edge of that front foot, perhaps on the shin or the thigh or the foot. So notice what feels good for you. Continuing to lengthen through both sides of the body, reaching through left fingertips. Take one more breath. And then grab that sky hook and come on up. And turn the right toes in, left toes out. Do the same thing on the other side. Move back a little. Give myself a little room. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, bend into that front knee. So find your middle ground. We're not reaching into the future or the past. We're here in the present. Again, thinking about trying to rip that mat in half. Find that stable ground. Shoulder blades moving towards one another, relaxing the shoulders down. Your next breath in, flip the left palm up, right hand comes to back leg, inhale. Continuing to bend into that front knee. Oh, peaceful warrior. So beautiful. One more breath. Straighten that front leg. Continue reaching through those left fingertips, really stretching the left side body. And on your next inhale, come up. And sending the left fingertips forward, right hip back, coming into triangle on the other side. Might be different, that's okay. Reaching up through right fingertips. Gaze can be up, forward, or down, depending on what feels good in the neck. So listen always to your body. One more breath. Grab that sky hook. Come on up. Bring the feet to parallel, hands on the hips, bend through the knees. Take a breath in. And exhale, hinging forward at the hips. And bringing hands to earth, coming into a forward fold. You keep the knees bent, or you can begin to straighten the legs. So again, listening to your body, what feels good. Everyone's different. But really let yourself go here. Relax shoulders and neck, jaw. And begin to curl the hands over to the left and just send the gaze behind you. A little twist. And then inhale, come back to center, and exhale over to the right. Then inhale, come back to center, exhale, release. Couple recovery breaths. And then bringing the hands to the hips, bending the knees, and inhale, coming up, long spine. And turning the toes out. Finding your solid ground, really rooting down. Inhale, open up the arms, coming into a 5-pointed star. Then exhale, cactus arms, bending into the knees, pressing the knees back, shoulder blades back. Goddess. Inhale, come up. Exhale, goddess. And now we'll do it with a cleansing breath. Inhale. And ha. 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 Really let it go. Ha. 2 more times. Ha. Once more. Ha. And we'll do it one more time. Slow it down. Ha. And stay in goddess. Maybe adjust yourself a little. Take a breath in. Exhale over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. One more time, either side. And come back. And come on out. Heel toe the feet together. And bring the right palm to the center of your chest, left hand on top. Close the eyes. Feel your heartbeat. Feel the life. The breath. You are here for a reason. You are important. You are special. You are powerful. You are a pure expression of divine love, consciousness. Beautiful. And we'll do a little balance and then we'll lay down. Bring the hands to the hips and bring all of the weight into the left foot. Draw the left hip bone right into the socket. Use intention. Find a focal point, something in front of you that's not moving, a dristi. Rotate the right hip open and perhaps kickstanding the right heel against the standing leg and remaining here in sapling and new growth. or perhaps bringing the left foot up to right foot up to left calf, or perhaps drawing it up even further to the inner thigh. And if the foot and leg are connected, pressing foot into leg and leg into foot, perhaps bringing the palms together, Anjali Mudra, Mudra of reverence, honoring your body for the holy place that it is. Continue to spin that right hip back, pressing back through the knee. Perhaps grow your branches. Relaxing shoulders and knowing that there is no balance. There is only balancing, and we're striving for it, but we never quite reach it, and so it takes a little of the pressure off. Let it be an exploration. Take one more breath. Bring the knee out in front and then land. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the hips. Now bring the weight into the right foot. Pulling right hip bone into socket. And then rotating the left hip open. And finding your Vrikshasana, your tree on the other side. Perhaps it's different. One side tends to be different than the other. Finding that drishti, finding that focal point. Pressing foot into leg, leg into foot, squeezing everything towards the center, and keeping the gaze steady, keeping the breath steady. Maybe growing your branches. Breathe. Maybe some wind blows through your tree and almost knocks you over. So keep a sense of humor. It is just a practice. We're all learning, and the poses are the same. The practice is essentially the same, but we show up differently. Take one more breath. Bring the knee out in front, and I always think of myself as a bird landing on a mountain. Coming from tree to mountain. Beautiful. Walk back to the top of your mat. Take a breath in, bring the arms around and up, palms together, bending the knees, and exhale, come down. Inhale, coming up halfway, lift. And then exhale, planting the palms down, stepping back, plank. Lowering the knees to the ground, hips come to heels, and bringing the legs around in front. Now pulling the flesh from the sits bones, rooting down through your hips, flexing the feet, toes come towards you. Long spine, Dandasana, staff pose. This one is actually one where you're working. Looks simple, but it's a lot of work. Take a breath in and bring the arms up. Relax the shoulders. And exhale, hinging forward at the hips.
Sorry,
into a
something
forward
went
fold.
wrong.
Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release. Allow everything to be soft. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. So we did it standing. And we do it sitting. Take one more breath. And on your next inhale, slowly coming up. Let the head be last. And bringing the feet to the earth. Take a little walk to the front of your mat. Mine's loud. Root down through the feet, and there's two options here. You can either bring the hands down and slowly lower yourself to the earth, or if you'd like a little bit of core work here, bring the hands out in front of you, curl the belly button to the spine, draw the chin in, and slowly, slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. And when you find yourself there on the earth, draw the knees into the chest. Make some circles on the ceiling, slow circles. And now going in the opposite direction. Let the knees come apart. Oh, for a moment, just letting the pelvis open, hips open. Breathe. And then bringing the feet up, grabbing hold of either outer edges or inner edges or big toes. Coming into a happy baby, continuing to press the sacrum down, keeping a long spine and breathing. Maybe you like to rock a little. Stillness seems to be calling me today. So always allowing yourself to explore, to do what feels nurturing for you in the moment. And then releasing the feet, drawing the legs back together, knees towards the chest. And bring the left foot to the earth and cross right ankle over left knee. Flex the right foot, press the right knee away. And then drawing the left knee towards you, grabbing either inner thigh, shin, or extending the left leg up, pressing the hamstring into your hands, using resistance here. Continuing to press the right knee away, flexing through both feet. So it can look like this, or like this, or like this, depending on what feels good. Really, just important that you're getting a nice stretch in that right hip. And of course that you're breathing. Take one more breath. And release. Release the legs down. And bringing right foot to earth and crossing left ankle over right knee, pressing the left knee away and coming into your version of thread the needle on the other side. Deep, slow, and steady breaths as we begin to cool down. Continuing to lengthen the spine. Relax the shoulders. Take one more breath. Release. And then bringing knees into the chest, little hug, little rock side to side. And then allow the knees to fall over to the right, lengthening the left arm and sending the gaze over to the left. Little twist. Release here. Cooling down. On your next inhale, knees come back to center. And exhale, knees over to the left, sending the gaze over to the right. Letting go. And then inhaling, knees back to center. Give yourself a nice, tight squeeze. Oh, thank yourself for taking such good care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. Allow yourself any final movements or stretches that might feel delicious right now. And then stretching the legs out long, rolling shoulder blades underneath, palms facing up. Reach through the heels to really lengthen the legs. Extend the fingers down. And release into Shavasana. Closing the eyes. Allow the breath to fall to a natural rhythm. The body be heavy. Allowing flesh to melt against muscle. Muscle to melt against bone. Feeling the full mass of your body sinking into the support of Mother Earth. Allow her to hold you. Become the witness. Watch the body breathe. Let thoughts come and go. Sensations rise and fall. Always coming back to the breath. Begin now to deepen the breath. Invite some movement into fingers and toes. Perhaps stretching through the arms and feet. Moving in any way that feels nourishing. Feels good. Oh. Drawing knees into chest and curling to one side. Coming into fetal position. And take a moment here to think of something that you're grateful for. Breathe that gratitude into your heart and allow it to propel you up. We rise in gratitude. Perhaps grabbing your pillow again and once again finding your seat, coming back to Sukhasana, back to the beginning. Closing the eyes. Bringing palms together in front of heart. Seal our practice with the sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti. Om Peace. Wishing you peace in body, in mind, and in heart. May you carry this peace with you always and share it with whomever you meet. Share a smile with a stranger. Share some kindness. Spread love, spread hope, spread courage. Take care of yourself and each other. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, with love and light. Jai Bhagwan, victory to that light. For your presence and your practice, I thank you for sharing this moment, this space, this time with me. From my light to your light. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you liked it.